Okay, and I'm back again. If you're watching this, thanks for being so patient. It's been a while. You've probably worked out by now that I really got nothing done in Australia. This is partly for the reasons I mentioned last time: lack of quiet time, difficulty finding space, just general uncomfortableness as a working environment. Partly, obviously, this was by choice as well, because I only get to see my parents about once every year or so. I did make a choice to spend a lot of time with them, which meant no composing, really. I mean, I could have put the time aside, but it would have meant eating into the time we had to spend together, or it would have meant ditching seeing friends who I also haven't seen for an equally long time. So I think it's important to say that, because obviously it's not just about the environment. There are choices that need to be made about whether to work or not. So the combination of those things meant that nothing happened, not even the postcard pieces I was talking about. But yeah, I've got some good memories from that time, so it was good. It was good. So I've been back about 2.5 weeks now, and I basically got off the plane and straight into rehearsals. James Saunders and the Open Scores Lab at Bath Spa University invited us, Bastard Assignments, down to Bath to spend a day in their fabulous TV studio. So we spent a day filming there a couple of pieces from our repertoire: Josh Spear's extended play and Edward Henderson's Blow Suck, which is going to make 2 very different music videos. I'm really excited to see what we end up with for that. It was a really useful day for us, and very, very interesting, sort of a whole new sort of way of thinking about things. Normally we do things strictly for live performance, so being in a position of needing to think about how to present things on film, specifically, without having to think about what they look like for an audience as well, was really, really interesting. I think this raises a question too about other reasons for not working, which is that sometimes really cool stuff happens for composition that then gets in the way of actually composing, and the TV studio day has definitely been one of those. There was a lot of planning involved, planning what we were going to do, planning which pieces we were going to work on, accommodation to be booked, travel, all the logistics surrounding that needed to be sorted out before we went. So we were in Bath for 2 days, 1 day of rehearsal, 1 day in the studio, and the following day we played a gig at Nostock, the Hidden Valley Festival, which was really great fun. That's in Hereford, and yeah, we had a great day there. We did our gig and saw some of the festival. Did a bit of overly enthusiastic dancing on a slope in the mud, which, yeah, my knee has not been the same since, but worth it, so worth it. So we did that. And this week we spent Monday in Aldeburgh, where we had an induction day for the Snape Malting's Open Space residency program that Bastard Assignments has been offered a place on, which we're really excited about. It's going to mean a whole lot of really interesting things for what we do. I'm still a little overwhelmed by how cool it all is and what an opportunity that is. And this is all fantastic stuff, and it's going to be really exciting sort of working with all of this, but it does mean I haven't really done much writing. I am starting to think about a new piece, which is for a probable gig in October. We've been given a theme of memory, and because I actually have quite a lot of pieces that engage with the idea of memory, but most of them are to hang on a wall. So I'm kind of starting from scratch with this. And I've been coming up with a few ideas, which are just very much preliminary ideas at the moment. I've been thinking about sounds that are associated with capturing memories in particular, so the sound of camera shutters, also things like field recordings, sound of tape decks, anything like that can be used to record a moment, and just the technology involved in that, and how we go about capturing things, but particularly through sound, more than visual. So that's been quite interesting, but it's early days yet. I've still got to work out what on earth I'm doing and what I want to do. And yeah. So that's probably about it for the moment. I don't have a whole lot to report, don't have a whole lot to show. Yeah, we've been through a little patch of gigs, and now there's not a whole lot coming up in the next month or two. An exciting development for Community of Objects is that we are doing a gig at Huddersfield Contemporary Music Festival in November, and so it's going to be performed there. So if you're coming to Huddersfield, come and see us, 20th of November. I think that's it. So thank you for watching, and I'll be back again in another couple of weeks, hoping to get this back on schedule as normal. Okay, thanks. Bye.